I mean, we've pulled the curtain back this far already. He's involved in a lot more than just his own stuff. Like I said, he is a big, huge, help to what we do at Clash. That's why the show is, excuse me, sorry, dedicated to him specifically, because we wouldn't be able to do what we do without him. But also Proving Ground, Monday Night Mayhem, WWN. He's one of the current trainers at the TC over there. Literally this last weekend, it was him and a couple of the other bosses, from what I heard, vis-a-vis the old grapevine, setting up the ring crew, setting up lights,
which is crazy,
setting up chairs,
which is nuts,
all by themselves.
Yeah, he was at Generation Championship Wrestling's Black Friday setting up the ring.
He was. That was his ring.
Yeah.
That was him, and he was breaking it down at 1 o'clock in the morning when everybody else was gone.
Yeah,
there was about 4 or 5 of us left, and he was loading the truck like a tough son of a bitch, and then he had to drive home an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So he actually had to drive to his family's house because he currently lost his house at the time.
Right, because he didn't have a place to go
home a little more.
Yeah, and that's why would you not want to help somebody like that? If you if you learn the right way in this business, you learn that you're supposed to leave it better than you found it. And this is one of those ways to do it, to give back to, for lack of a better term, the old heads, the old guard, the guys that came before you. And when they're struggling, and I didn't mean that in a negative way. Don't make that
He's
face.
Gonna beat you up, dude.
That's
you
fine.
know,
that's fine.
You got to be out there ringside, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. We can talk about that too.
Curtains pulled back. You got a receipt coming, brother.
And talk about. I don't mean old head in a negative way. I mean in the sense that he has. I'm going to walk it back a little bit. I don't want to get the chop. I don't want to get the chop. What's up, Cookie? But I want to drive home the point that he is one of the guys that you can go to at any point, whether it be personal, professional, and say, hey, what do you think about this? Where should I go from here? And the wisdom that he will share with you inevitably will make you better. It might be harsh. It might be abrasive. It might be loud. It might be whatever, but it's going to make you better. So when Jules said, hey, I want to do this, I was like, all right, 100%, because he's another one of those guys that took a chance on me when he didn't know who I was. He didn't know what I could do. He looked at me and said, yeah, man, let's see what you got. And here we are. You know what I mean? And we've built a great relationship years later. I've known him a little longer than Jules has, but I mean, we go back a little bit, and I appreciate every moment I get to share with him.
March 2nd, Williston. You know the guys in Williston ain't got nothing else to do on March 2nd.
Right, we're after church.
Much going on out
2
there.
p.m. We're after church. Church is out.
Yeah, and
I gave you time to go eat some McDonald's.
Yeah, go get a value meal and come on see some wrestling.